Nobody's got the brains. That ain't a parasite. Can't be. You just want drugs. Take the schizophrenia medicine and go home. Sick of seeing you here. Sad I had to do this myself. Quite a year just to find enough evidence to prove to somebody so they will fucking listen to me. I shouldn't have to do this. I should be able to go to a hospital and be heard. The system's broken. And I'm gonna die because of this. I'm trying to help anyone else who may have it. It was given to me by a hospital, and it's my belief that it has changed into something else. Like I was immune to it, in a sense. It killed my boss, and it was supposed to kill me, but it didn't. But it also got stronger. There's a hit placed on my head. I'll get into that another day. Strange, I never would have thought that the biggest gangster in Southern Oregon would be the hospitals. Oh, come on. Is anyone going to believe me now? Or they're going to try and kill me and cover this up again. I really should not have to do this myself. I don't get enjoyment out of this. I had an orthodontist, I had a dermatologist, and my orthodontist too. He really played a role in this. For my dentist, but my dermatologist told me to stop looking. I went in there. He had couple $100 for him to not even look at me and say, stop picking. These medical people, they don't give a fuck about their jobs. All they want is just to go run a fucking marathon every Friday with their friends and get a paycheck. Some health nuts that just think sickness isn't even real. I got put on schizophrenia medicine because I said I think I had a parasite. Yet lost my stool sample 3 times. It's a joke. I had to go to the emergency room. What the fuck? I had to go to the emergency room 5 times before I was hospitalized for 7 days. By the time it got to that point, I went in begging, like, hey, I need help. They just kept sending me home, come back if it gets worse, come back if it gets worse. They kept getting worse. And finally, a doctor that wasn't even my doctor, just passing through the hallways. She's like, get him in a bed now. And once they started doing tests, they hospitalized me for 7 days and called it cellulitis. I said, but what about this? What about the evidence I have? What about these videos? What about... Nope, it's cellulitis. A bee sting is cellulitis. It's just irritation of the skin. Just did not want to listen to me. There's no way it could possibly be what you think it is. It's all you want is drugs. So I didn't even ask for drugs. I was there uncomfortable for 7 days and didn't ask for any painkillers because... because I felt uncomfortable. I was offended. And I was also irritated, so I didn't want them to, like, get the gratification of me even taking on to walk out of there being like, yeah, I don't need your damn drugs. I just needed help. I want to live. And they sent me home without me asking. My leg was the size of a basketball. And I went to the emergency room and they sent me home and they didn't have crutches. I had to walk from the hospital to Safeway at lunch hour. Hobbling. And then I went to Safeway, and of course everybody went to lunch, so I had to sit there for an hour in pain. Embarrassed, no crutches. Something needs to be done about this medical system around here. And they won't be happy as soon as they see me post this, because I'm going to post it. And I'm going to go ahead and say I am going to sue. Because I'm going to die from this. I already know it's coming out of my head. In mass amounts, it's coming out of my head. It's coming out of every orifice. My mouth. And all I can do is just sit here and cry and beg and try and get people to believe me. So somebody would help. And I'm being gangsta. I don't know if you caught that on the audio. I said, just stop. But, yeah, anyways, I have a good feeling that this is not even going to make it out to the actual world. Just the people involved. But that could be just conspiracy theories, but this is big. You know that. And if it turns out that our military didn't see any of my signals I sent, they need work too. I did everything from smoke signals to SOS to frequencies to you name it. Leaving letters. Straight up posting it online. If they haven't started an investigation already, then they are in question in my opinion as well. All I want to do is help my daughter. That's all that I want to do. I would sell my soul to help my daughter. But I can't. And how do I explain to her that I have a parasite? That I had to stop talking to her. That was the only thing I could see that would kind of work. I can't even convince grown-ass adult doctors that I have a parasite. I ain't gonna risk harming my daughter. And I can't explain it, so I just started this obsession. I started an obsession to try and get some sort of results, because nobody else is going to help me. And all in results, I don't give a crap that they took my job, my car, my life. We used to work for the city of Metro for 6 years. I don't care, take it. Take everything I had. Take my flashy lifestyle. I don't care. You can have it all. But you took my daughter away from me. She is everything. She's the only reason why I keep fighting. And one day I want to either be able to give her another hug, or at least let her know that I love her and I didn't just abandon her. She's the only one that I care that understands this when she gets older. You need, I don't know, I'm not even going to talk to them. Because, I don't know, they've been doing this for a while and they have a way to where I can never pick up any of what they're saying on the audio. It sounds like I'm just talking to myself. But when I put in headphones, the strange thing is, I don't hear anything from them. Or it's extremely muffled, so that tells me it ain't coming from my head. So, knowing what I know and that this is actually a lot bigger than this, not the only one, I am going to just stop. If it's going to go back inside, which it probably will, it's going to go back inside. All I need is the video, so I can prove to a doctor or somebody can see it that's outside of Oregon and can point me in the right direction of the doctor that actually cares about their job, and a lawyer too. But I'm not going to be able to pick all this out with a guitar strings, so I shouldn't even have to be doing this. I don't want to be doing this, but I have to. It's the only way I can be able to show somebody and have them be like, oh, well, maybe he does actually have a parasite. We're not just going to throw away a stool sample 3 times. And guarantee that's what happened. How do you lose stool sample 3 times? Pooped in a cup 3 times for the hospital. Oh, no you didn't. Yeah, I did, and that was right there. We don't have record of it. Wow. Let's do it again. You need me write down the numbers and my first and last name, and then put it in a cup, in a bag, and hand it to them. We'll pass a glass thing. They don't want nothing to do with the poop. The pee, they normally just put on gloves and grab it. But what, when I'm claiming Paris, and when they called me, they didn't say, they're like, oh, we just wanted to let you know you don't have an STD. Thanks, that's good news, but that's not why I went into the hospital. It's like a bunch of teenagers. When I was in the ER, I knew that Nurse Tommy was going on a date with Sarah, just because of the chatter. And yet I'm sitting in the hallway because there's not enough room. And this, as for pulling the thing out, it doesn't hurt. It feels like there's it really being stress almost, but when it touches my skin, that's when it hurts. But this is a knee that I'm pulling on. Or it's like a really thick callus, at least. Because it doesn't hurt me. Sometimes when the guitar string pokes my skin, that stings. I know I should stop, but I feel like I'm so close to getting this out. I was cutting my hair with some scissors and clippers and stuff, and I snipped one of these things. I think there was so much pressure in my head that it bubbled. I started to bleed, and then bubbles were in my blood. That can't be good. But, like I said, everybody tells me I got the brains. And I should just shut up, and I should be lucky to be breathing the same air. So I'm not working right now. Like I said, this has become an obsession. I came from a nice paying government job to being homeless in a very short time. And all I want to do is hug my daughter. Alright, this thing is probably just going to go back inside, but if you can, please help. Point me in the right direction. If you have a friend or know somebody who can share this video, please do that, because I've been screaming for help, and I'm not getting any luck. Soon I'll be dead, and then the people that gave it to me will get away with it. I have all the evidence I need to expose them, so feel free to contact me. I'll leave my information in the link below. You already know who I am. If they're gonna kill me, so be it. But That'd be badass last words. Let's leave it at that. So be it. Yeah, so if I end up dead or something, just remember that too. My last words were so be it. In like a really badass voice.
What?
Yeah. Well, so be it in 1 second.
Is that him?
I want to call everything him. Picture. Here's a good one. Yeah, I could really use your help. That goes for anyone. Or if you just want to leave a comment and say that I'm just crazy, I'm cool with that too. I'm doing my due diligence, that's all. That's all I can say. And if you don't see what I see, and I really do just have the brains, feel free. Just tell me, because I need answers. Even if they're not the ones that I am wanting or expecting, which I don't think any are going to be. Because I think I know the truth. I just can't do it alone. So be it.